and she thought he was a seal. Thursday is gonna be 100 Fahrenheit. Yeah, got some crazy weathers today's. That's hail. 97. Yeah, Rain lives a little bit more south than me. I stand with you, chill. I got you, buddy. I swear they're always undershot by 1 to 2 degrees every day. That's why they have the feels like thingy in there. Quality? Hell yeah. I don't know why that's... Oh, Savage, eh? Hi, friend. Oh, no. Gotta get in there. My blades. My mouse out of the way. Working on weather is a job you can be wrong at constantly and still keep the job. Yeah, I know. I wish I had that. I worked aerospace doing quality assurance. Hey, you can't be wrong on that. You go to jail. Thundercats. Hi, buddy. How are you doing? Oh, no. Woo. Took my burns. Ran right into that one. Okay. Too bad for the pupper's feet. Yeah. Let's see if there's a lot of concrete around. Hope y'all having a wonderful morning. I was having a wonderful day. How's your day treating you? God, I have that yet. I was looking for my raw intuition. And I'm like, why won't it light up? I'm not at right level for it yet. Doing good, but having to go to work today. Oh, yeah, that sucks. So Thundercats got to go see the Insane Clown Posse. Ah, chill. What happened? Oh, no. Spirit Guardians. I was reading chat. Oops. ICP, yeah! Don't get shade until about 3. Oof. Yeah. I had to turn on the other AC unit. Damn, the house is... 1 ain't working out. I get that. My day is going amazing. A beautiful day.
Rejoice in the glory of combat!
Ooh. I don't like being hot. I got too much insulation. And it's like holding in the heat.
Unyielding of the earth!
And it's keeping it cool, but it's struggling. Well, if I didn't have the door open, that'd be one thing. But I got the door open so Pupper can go in and out as he pleases. Oh no, what is this? What you doing? You done? Oh no! Get me with another one! Alright, I didn't realize that was a 3-fer. Bro. Yeah. Got to meet them. We got an autograph by both of them. It was awesome. Dude. I used to listen to ICP on repeat when I was younger. I was a little teenager. Just rocking out. I remember my buddy and I, he stayed the night. We were laying at the edge of my bed and we were playing Halo. The original Halo on my Xbox, just absolutely freaking going at it on legendary mode, and holy crap. It was, I forget which one it was. Was it Great Malenko album where it's just like boogie, woogie, woogie? And it caught us both off guard. We looked at each other and we were just dying laughing. It was great. There we go. Those chats should work now. Hopefully. Because that's every time I think about that. Jesse, hi. Corpse, hello. Nirvana, fun fight. I enjoyed it. It's a good time. Turner, hey buddy, welcome back. You're going again in October? They're coming back in October? What the hell, dude? I need to find out about this. Player commendation. Let's give somebody like your glasses. I hadn't heard about ICP in a couple years. That's twice in the past 2 days they've been mentioned. Oh, really? Listen. I don't know. Where were they? Thundercats. Helios, hello. Where's the Helios? There they is. You want to come play too? We're gonna do the Alliance raid next. And then afterwards we'll do normals. I'm Yuri, by the way. No way, Yuri, you changed your name? Heck yeah, bud. And welcome in. Pittsburgh? They were in Pittsburgh? Okay. Wait a minute. Does that mean Kara was talking about them? That's about where Kara is, isn't it? It's just a funny... Oh. She's down in North Carolina. Oh, okay. We were talking about she drives past. All right, let's see here. One of us doesn't meet the requirement. Oh, I should change over to... Let me change over to... I'm gonna go dancer. Yeah. Here we go. There was 2 tanks. That's why we weren't able to queue. A bad. Hey, that was instant. Hell yeah. Instant alliance raid. I'll take that. Yes, that's right. She's got family in Pennsylvania. Duke, were you taking a nap, buddy? We were talking about, yeah, because her had drove past to get to you. Barini, hello. Welcome in. Yeah. But are we human or are we a dancer? You can dance if you want to. And if you don't dance, then you're no friend of mine. I can't remember exactly how he worded that. I love that song, though. It's been a long time since I've heard it. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? Exactly. When he comes around, I kind of wish I lived in Antarctica. I'd probably hate it if I were there, though. I hate the snow and stuff more than I hate the heat. I prefer the heat. I actually prefer the dry heat over in, like, California or Nevada. I can breathe then. It's pretty nice. I like being able to breathe. How did we only pull 2 of them? I thought they were all kind of connected. Oh my goodness. I'm going to die. Woo! Okay. Good, thank you. Heck yeah. Happy Monday. That's what everyone told me when I lived there. That the dry heat was better. I think it was like the only time I could breathe properly. That's just the bane of being an asthmatic. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you lived out there. Heck yeah. Ooh. I've been in different parts of Ohio, but not outside. You were in San Diego? Okay. Are you gonna get that dragon? Got these little circular blades like Xena for your princess. But we dance. Okay. Is Dacian the freaking tank? One of the tanks? Oh no, they're a healer. They're a sage. They're like, I'm gonna pull this guy. He ain't playing around. Yeah, have you ever played any Final Fantasy games? Is it a deal? Yeah, no, my grandmother's brother, he lived about 2 hours east of Los Angeles, in the upper desert, and spent a couple weeks there when I would take my grandmother out to visit him. And yeah, it was a good time. I'm like, I can breathe here. This is great. And then he was a pilot in the Korean War and stuff, and he had his own plane and landing strip and hangar and everything on his property. So I got to fly his plane around the desert. It's weird. I tell you what, you don't really comprehend what it's like to fly a plane until you do. Because there's way more than just looking, you know, forward, back, left, right, and stuff. You have to look up and down, and ooh, it's kind of nerve-wracking. I was very much a white-knuckle pilot. Up, down, left, right, BA, BA. Yeah, exactly. Finish him. I've seen the second rattlesnake I'd ever seen in my life in his hangar, actually. I was exploring the hangar, checking out the plane and stuff, and he had all kinds of like little helicopters that he built, and I was like, this is wild. And then I seen this like it was like a big rat, and I was like, ooh, he's just kind of sitting there. He's not even afraid of me being here, and he was just staring and staring. I'm like, is he alive? And I could tell he was kind of panting. And then I looked, and kind of underneath the shelving in the desert sand, there was the rattlesnake staring at it. And he's like, yeah, so the snake will kind of hypnotize its prey. And I was like, that's a thing? That's wild. Send himself to jail. You like Demon Slayer? Yeah, actually, we got Inosuke, our boarhead friend here, which my pupper is trying to eat. You keep trying to grab him off my desk.
You gonna take that dog? No, he
Bill.
gonna take that dog?
Hi, buddy. How goes? Wait, is there more that spawned? There is. They are late spawners. Well, needs a life-size Inosuke boar helm. Could you imagine? I'd stream in it. I'd just be sitting there with the boar head on. Yeah, my friend Trixie 3D printed it and painted it and sent it to me. And then also sent me a big Goku for my controller to be a controller holder, and he fell and broke his wrist. Infinity Castle Part 2, I can't either. I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, I know how the story ends. I read the manga, or manhwa, whichever one it is. I read the entire thing. It's got pictures, so it's easier for dyslexics to read. And I'm like, this is dyslexic friendly. Mostly pictures. That's your favorite movie, The Infinity Castle? Nice. Which is your favorite character in Demon Slayer? No lie, Val. You were playing with your action figurine and you broke it. Just listen. There's a clip. There is a clip of Proofus. You were crying? Oh, yeah. It is such a good show. It's a good story in general. And the anime is sticking so very close to the manga. They're doing an amazing job on that. I mean, there's some things that they have to change because it doesn't particularly translate from written form to video, but it's as close as they can possibly have it. Hi, baby boy. Are you finally up? Who's ready for some head pats? Yeah. With Sir Walter coming to visit. He says, I want attention. He is an attention hound. I mean, he he is like Ripley in that aspect. He's like, you're not allowed to stop petting me. Shinobu? Oh, Shinobu's good. It's like you learn the backgrounds of each of the different Demon Slayer Corp folks, and you're like, holy crap. What is that green thing that was on me? Oh! Oh, he was targeting me. Did I just lead him away from everybody? Hell yeah. Okay. I'll take that. Well, Slam Jam probably does. Oh, he laid down on the floor. He's like, it's hot, Dad. It's hot. I know. I turned on the other AC. Hopefully it cools down. Hopefully it cools down. Who's your favorite? It's Inosuke. Boarhead friend. He's just wild and funny. Rain? A baby. He's passed out. He's like, I want attention, but I'm really hot. He listens really good. He'll try and explore up here on the desk, and I'll tell him no. And he'll just kind of look at me, and then be like, okay. He's like, you got it. I won't eat whatever's on your desk. He's a good boy. Alaska, hi. A new guide to be yours. Oh my, okay, this is the one that will murder us if we're not paying attention. Forgot about that. Everything's gonna explode. Soon enough. My gosh. Toy. Right. Forgot I never updated WoW, Soupy. I think WoW does updates on Tuesdays. Most games do them on Tuesdays. I don't know why. I don't know if they like go over stuff on Monday and they're like, okay, let's implement Tuesday. I'm not sure how they plan it. How old are you? 38. For now. Next month is my birthday. Hello. I'm gonna come back here with chill. I don't want to die. Oh, is everyone behind a barrier? No, Nier wasn't. How did they survive that? Naps? Johnson? How the hell did they survive that? That's crazy. I wonder if Tuesday are the lowest volume days player-wise. It would make sense. I mean, that's why I had Tuesdays off on stream before I went to a 6-day schedule, is because Tuesdays were my lowest on my analytics.
God, why is that fat man
And I wanted the
stretching out the
second day,
cat?
so I was paying attention to those. Wanted the second day off at the time. Stretch time, Phil. Let's do it. My sparsest day too. Yeah, there's something about Tuesdays. I don't know what it is. Cool. Happy birthday. Thank you, friend. Uh-oh. Somebody was not happy about waiting. But everyone was ready. Heck yeah. That's good. Nobody missed their cutscene. Ooh. A lot of big games from their day on Tuesday. Wow, as an example. Yeah. So does Final Fantasy. They also do it on Tuesday.
That's what I call
what it
a
is,
quality tool.
what the psychology is behind it, but it's definitely something. Do a receipt. Oh, I need that water. Oh. Wait. What? Be able to grab YouTube? Let me know. Let's see here. Because everyone hates Mondays, so they need to recover the next day. Yeah. No joke. Oh, glorious. If I wouldn't have looked at chat at that moment, that would have got me. Thank you, Soupy. This dungeon, well, raid, we've done so many flipping times. It's like I barely have to really focus, not die in here. Now, the third raid in this series is a little bit spicier. Yeah, but this one, it's pretty straightforward. Not a whole lot. That second to last boss that we just were after, he'll kill you if you're not paying attention to when stuff's dropping down. Karisa, big schwack. Anyone given NRValeck it? Yes, actually. Unfixed Fever gave it to me. The butthead. It was after he told me to go in and beam Phoenix and play the Numa song. GG's, y'all. I like the outfit. He's a little elephant. Not that I've seen. Well, it's there. Hold on. Hold on. Where is it? 7 stream streak. Heck yeah. It's the shit. Where is it? There. What is fear? See, 42 minutes ago. What is fear? Unfixed fever. Is it behind my camera? No, it's not. All right, there we go. Yeah, guys, quit screwing with. Now you've seen it. Nope. Now you see. There's an Ardrak. Hi, buddy. Invite that body. All right. Got to do some laundry. Okay, buddy. You know, if you really want, Soupy enjoys doing laundry. She'll definitely take that on for you. snap. I guess the Pats? Heck yeah. Ooh, you know what? Let me send the submarine out real quick. We're gonna do... Oh, I should change to my Dark Knight. Thanks, Deanna. Always a pleasure getting to play with you. You couldn't pay me enough to do laundry. Okay, redeploy. Deploy. Looks like you need a zebra cake. I don't have any. I can't have sugar this month. This next 30 days. I'm doing a detox. I'm doing a detox. I'm tired of feeling sick. I gotta get my eating back on track. Guardian favor increased. What is that? Well, wherever it is, heck yeah. What's up, friend? Do you? Ooh, what is that? That's an eagle? Hell yeah. Got the bald eagle. Oh, it's a condor. Oh, Fort Condor from Final Fantasy VII. Yep. And make sure you get the battles right. Yeah, AFK and you lurking? Heck yeah. Feel better soon. Thanks, bud. Yeah, I'll be a couple days into that and I'll start feeling better. It's always a task once you start the process of detoxing yourself. All right. That, and that. Okay. We got 2 sages? Are you playing Sage? What are you playing as? No, you're not. You're playing as Schooler, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Do Binder. Mince. Oh, man. Bill, what you been playing? Bill, now that you're here, do you want to see Sir Walter? Want to say hi? Hey, buddy. What's this? Is this a begging strip? Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Breath smells good. Why does your breath smell good? That's crazy. Usually, Pepper's breath smell horrible. Peppers. He took that so fast. Oh yeah, he loves his treats. I can't have a whole bunch of them. Yeah, good stretch. He's like, you woke me up and only gave me one. Yeah. That's right. So, he's like in between Valak and Ripley on how he takes the treats. He goes after it really fast, but he like doesn't chomp my hand. Like the teeth may be there, but he doesn't like wreck my fingers. Ripley would absolutely wreck me with those damn teethers when she took her treats. Okay. Flying around now, he said. Big puppers, I need more than one. I know. Well now, Val, be careful with them snacks. What? You're there. Oh yeah. I posted the video of Walter at the end of stream the other day, and someone was like, "Oh, you need to learn about Great Danes and blah blah." And
Who wants a big?
you can't give them that. I'm like, oh my god, chill. Raise Great Danes. Oh, Okay, well, I'm glad he grabbed the other one. Because I was not paying attention to they split off. Be very stern with Storm, be like, gentle. Not literally use a finger. Yeah, no, sir, he takes it good. Like, he's excited about it, and he's very food motivated, that's for dang sure, but he very much, he takes it very well. Wait, Ethan, are you the tank? I'll get this other one. You. What's in the hail? There you go. You take him. We were both on the same one. In my heel. Damn it. This man's playing Dookie. He just got out of bed. Initiating new code. He went back and laid over in my spot. Gotta look out for my boy Moose. Hell yeah, we do. Doopy never gives him treats. Ah. She starves that pupper. He's still thin and starved. Naya, Fever's been blaming you. He makes me play Numa Numa and bean Phoenix and says it's because you won it or I get beaned. No, I do not, Soupy. Blasphemy. Nah, I know. Fever's setting you up, ma'am. He needs Bickums, I know. That's why he eats sandals and power cords. Yeah, I know. This is why he eats your stuff. Because you never give him treats or food. Oh, shnikes. Whew. Helios. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to your name. Change, Yuri. Oh, okay. Just too much going on with these damn things. Come here. No, Arissa! Oh! Frick. No, both of the healers went down. Holy shit. Ooh. All the beans for the vow. Why? Gotta blame Fever. He's the one that orchestrated it all. Exactly, Phil. I gotta run. Can't though. Too lanky. I'll trip over my feetsies. I will though. Kills AFK. I'm back. Welcome back, bud. You guys want to do one more normal? Chill didn't get to do one for his roulettes. Let's see here. What do we get this time? Oops. What are we on? Chill. Oh, you're level 51. You want a tank, and I can just go. Well, we could both tank actually. You're below the level with monk. Yeah, well, it's normal. You can have 2 tanks if you want a tank. Because you say blasphemous words, even if I can't spell the word. Listen, if as long as it's phonetically spelled, I can figure it out. I guess it's a dyslexic superpower. I struggle with words because of dyslexia, but as long as it's phonetically written, yeah, I can decipher it. He's using his 2 back legs as a pillow. So he's got his 2 back legs stretched up in front of him, his left paw over it, and then he's just using all 3 of those legs as a freaking pillow. You ought to love it. Supper time. All right, here we go. I cuddle my feet. Walter, probably. Yeah. I'm getting pictures of it. Oh no, which way she'll go? I'm going left. Hopefully I make the right decision. I did. Okay, there it is. I think I did. We'll find out. Oh no! Okay. Joe went right? Okay, I'll go over here. I'm surfing. Heck yeah. Got my friends here. Ready to go. I'll send that to the Discord. You guys can see the feet cuddles. Let's see here. Like photos. Feet cuddles. Well, spelled that as Cuddles' name. There it goes. I think at some point I need to provoke this off of you. I don't know what point it is, but at one of them. New Wilder. Hands are freeing. Than that. Come on, Padlock. Oh, shit. Oh, dude. Right as I freaking... Oh. I'm sorry, Chill. I was just a second too late. My bad, buddy. My bad. True hearts. Whoops. Does that make him stronger if he gets the hearts? poopy button. There we go. It saved me. Alright. We'll be able to show some more Walter pics here. In just a second. Hey, just so you know, Walter's starting to take to my mother. Finally. He wasn't too sure about her for a while. Took a nap with her yesterday. GI. Yeah. Oh my god. Whew. I survived it. I hit every cooldown I had available. Quick thinks, all thoughts. Whew. It's electric. I feel like... Oh, it came in late. Okay. I feel like they got distracted. What is that? That's an interesting frog-looking thing. All right, here's what Sir Walter was doing. Right here. He's his back legs are all the way up here. His left front paw is over top of his back legs, and then he's just laying there. That's a hell of a pillow, isn't it? Goofy boy. All right, thank you guys for the roulettes today. Appreciations. I'm gonna try and get into some MSQ today. Hopefully there's no emotions, but we'll see how it goes. Tipping the scales. Go. What? Yeah. What'd you say? Shifty 5. Shibbity, shibbity, shibbity 5. Dancing banana. I'm a banana. Look at me move. All right, let's see here. Where is this? Up this way? All the way to the coast? He's trying to get himself comfortable now. His head's hanging off the bed. Danes always do that. You can run faster. That's a cool mount. Is that new, Arissa? That's pretty neat. I think this job's too low level, actually. What should I switch to? Warrior. There we go. I'll have to learn Sage one of these days. New for Arissa? Ooh, okay. I like its face. This looks like an octopus tower. Oops. Nope. Okay, I do go down to the beach. Hey, what is that thing? Valras? Feel it. That's about how I feel. Is the boat. So where do we go? Radiant Soldier. Ah, you are returned, but where's Mistress Nidhana? Anusia preserved. This one we had succeeded in making the talisman. Val's what? Val what? I must report this at once. Meanwhile, please return to the great work. Is that where I just was? Hey, there's a Sturkey. Thank you, Brissa. No, not missed. What am I doing? Bad. I forget how the game works. There we go. The great worketh. Good news. I can't give any hints or spoilers since I have no knowledge of this at all. That's awesome, Assassin. How are you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Yancey was prowling around a little earlier ago. He's a little finicky. It's crazy. The dad pun. Something's gone awry, hasn't it? What happened? Well, I accidentally let my friend get captured. One of the few I don't have any real experience with. Glad you found that funny. I like dad jokes. It was Van Daniel after all. Damn that bastard. Have you played any of the Final Fantasy games? This is their newest MMO. I used to play the Final Fantasy XI MMO a long time ago, back in the early 2000s. I'm sure you wanted to do more, but you were right to return here first. We must tread warily, at least we endanger Nidhana and the other captives. Jerkbait, hoo-ha-ha. I can make up spoilers. Something happens. It's true. Something happens. We just don't know what yet. Well, at least I don't know what. Arissa and Carissa and Chill and Yuri and Ardrak do. Yeah. You guys know. Arissa's here making sure I stay dry. I appreciate it. Thank you. One of the really old PS1 single-player games, that's all. Oh, okay. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII was the first one that went on PS1. That's my favorite game of all time. First, we must inform everyone of the situation, Nidhana's colleagues included. I'll call them together for a gathering, but I think it would be best if you were the one to explain. Glorious. I have
That's what I call
Discord open,
high-quality
so it
tool.
confused me. Touche? You frickin' Shay? Oh no. Can you answer me this? Though Nidhana is trapped in the tower, she's still alive, yes? And then we must make boarding scales, as many as we can. I literally looked at my Discord. Got me with that? Oh, there you go, Glorious. Nice. The prototype works perfectly. This Nidhana proved at peril to herself. But let us make more scales, that she and all those who were taken might be saved. And we just got to figure out how to get them out safely. As alchemists, this is how we plan to help fight. My friends, the satrap has been made aware of the tragedy. He offers his heartfelt condolences and reiterates his pledge to provide you with all that you require. To that end, he bade me give you this link pearl, that he might personally discuss the production of the warding scales with you. And for our Eorzean visitors, I bear an invitation. In her report, Mistress Nilhana noted your vital contributions to Talamis's creation. This fact came to the satrap's attention, and in recognition of your deeds, wishes to meet you. It's evil. In addition to thanking you in person, he would also discuss further avenues of collaboration. And so, if it is agreeable, will you not accompany me to Rad Zatan for an audience with His Excellency? I think that's a good bet to do. We should be honored, of course. Closer cooperation between our lands can only be the benefit to all. It's settled. Please come to the gates east of Giant's Gall grounds, and I will show you into the city. Shirt feels itchy. Whee! Okay, let's see here. Is that a... What the hell are those called? Shit, I don't remember what they're called. Ugh. Big pond puppy. Manatee, yes. I remember going to the aquarium and there was a manatee swimming around. And he came up to the glass and showed us his belly and then proceeded to take his fins and rub himself. Yep. Just right there in front of us. Like, you guys are going to watch me do this. And he kind of like looked at us out of the corner of his eye, and I was like, "This is wild." We got an exhibitionist manatee. He likes to, give people a show. Apparently. So you were swimming in the aquarium? No, I was down under the glass. I don't be swimming in water with things that could murder me. I learned that lesson in South Carolina when that damn thing bit me and dragged me under the water. Ugh. Terrible. They even avoid fresh water. It's scary, man. Scary. Oh, okay. So that is... What is that? Oh, I think this is one of the flight path thingies. Okay. I might as well do that. Missed my pun. Oh, I did. Inked Gall sounds like they sure have the gall to ask you to go there. They do. The gall of them. Wonder they're not birds. How many? Oh, you got 4 eyes? Dude, the design on these things are freaking awesome. Oh, I'm accidentally on my warrior. Need to be on my white mage. My bad. Warrior is already capped on level, so I'm not going to get any experience. What's wrong? What do you mean? I need to go back to work. Oh, have I really been out that long? Should really go. But I was hoping to get a better look at the stage before I left. I'm sure you're busy, but could you assist me for a moment? Thank you. I'll inspect the walls, so could you make sure the stage is in order? What's going on with the walls? I feel like you're just giving me the actual work and you're just staring at a wall. Anteater, look at, yeah, I know. Got the tongue for it. The flashing manatee, glorious. Some of the paint is worn off. We could use a fresh coat. Okay. Here. This frayed. I feel like I'm gonna raid into somebody or go say hi in somebody's chat. They're gonna do one of those shout out video things, and that's gonna be the video that pops up. And everybody's gonna be like, wow, what an introduction. What an introduction to you. Cloth weavers exquisitely, wavers exquisitely. No problems here. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Doing good. Strikes a most gentlemanly pose. There's a small hole in the floor. That can't be good. That's better than a big hole. Just saying. What the hell is that? Oh, that's our drag. You spin me right round, baby, right round. I was going left round on accident. Bad. Alright. Any problems? The floor and paint? I'll have to fix them next time I come by. Thank you for checking. You know, it seems odd that I've never met you until now. You wouldn't have to be an adventurer that's sent by the students of Baldessian, would you? You are? And here I was delegating you menial tasks. If I had known, I have always admired travelers like you. You see, I was studying to be a dancer under Mistress Nashimira. One time, I wanted to see the realm as I traveled for performances. Sleep well, Glorious. Have a wonderful night. Brings another 35 C plus day. Ooh. Get your rest, you goober. You know, I got my directions confused for a second. What can I do? That he is. Featuring clips, and I had to check my clips from way back when I streamed a tiny bit, and I still have 69 followers. Good number. I've always admired travelers. Thank you. And maybe I still can, not as a dancer, of course, but as an alchemist. Oh, but we should hurry back to the great work. I don't want to cause any more trouble than I already have. Yeah, you get back there. Good. All right, let's go do the MSQ. Oh, speaking of, today and tomorrow, friends, we have these. We got our top 3 clippers, which is just Balmom eyed me in the face for our 4-year affiliate anniversary. Barisha's in second place. Prime Driver got more than Signature. And then Glorious. The top 3 spots for the month so far. Still got some time. Oops. Hey. That's a nice dime store there. I like it. Is that Ragnos raid chill? That dragon raid thing from Monster Hunter Wilds or whatever? No one unfollowed despite my last stream being 4 years ago. We're waiting for the next one. Not the most recent one, but yeah, there's an even more recent one. Oh, all right. I only did that. Was it a trial? I only did that trial with you when you told me about it. So I'm nowhere near getting them out. I think I have. They're in my inventory right now, actually. Yep, just 2 Rathalos scales. I should get rid of the interiors. They're not waiting for the next one. Out of the countryside. Oh, it's got bad interwebs there. Ooh. I hated living in the country. Nothing worked. Nothing went there. Heard Monster Hunter creature name? Yeah, Chill Friend was just riding on the Mount Rathalos from Monster Hunter. So they did a Monster Hunter collab here in Final Fantasy XIV, and there's a trial, an 8-person dungeon where you fight that dragon thingy, and you can get those scales, and then use those scales to buy mounts. A mount. What's that burb? All present, then let us proceed. Owing to the threat of the tower, the city is currently in a state of high alert, and strict restrictions are in place for entry. Though you have been granted special permission, I ask that you remain close to me at all times. Arissa. Twice. Another one's in Dawn Trail. Oh, is it? You're in the city at the moment? Want to move out to the country. Oh!
A
You got
vast
satellite
rock
internet?
squats upon Favnair, and to its stony surface clings the city of Ruds at Han.
Huh.
Ye who enter here are subject to the scrutiny of gods, the gate's most watchful eye. The orb which beholdeth the truth of all things.
The eye bulb. Eye bulb of Sore. Bulbasaur. Ah.
Pass beneath its hot and piercing gaze, bearing down like a second midday sun.
Suck. Already hot enough. Hi, elephant peoples.
The fragrant haze, a mixture of sweet incense and acrid smoke. The cries of merchants mingled here with lively melodies accented by dancers' feet. Travelers seduced by vivid sound and colors were once swallowed up by patchwork streets.
Why does this remind me of Final Fantasy XII? That's odd hand. Hills the Bard. Is this one of the cities from 12?
But no such scenes to savor now. To what somber present does that divine eye bear witness?
That tower is killing their trade and everything. The city's slowly dying. Radzat is the best? Is it Grim? It seems familiar to me. Other than... I feel like one of the other Final Fantasies is in it. Something very similar.
Here we are. Megaduta.
Megaduda. In the city. I feel like I would hate having my place like bunched up against other. My neighbors are already too close. They're like not attached to me. I can imagine I'd be playing a scary game that scream. The neighbors be calling the
It
cops.
seems a shame to bring you here directly. Under normal circumstances, it would have been my pleasure to show you the sights.
Nothing's been normal since we entered this world.
And it would have been our pleasure to see them. Alas, it seems our tour of the city will have to wait.
I'm afraid so. Come, we should head inside.
Let's do it. like mega ass in my language. Full of bright colors and the best city music.
Your Excellency, may I
I'm liking what I'm
present our
hearing so
honored
far.
visitors?
Ah, splendid. Most splendid.
Is his scales mustache? Wouldn't fix it. Oof.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ahawan, satrap of Radzatan.
Ahawan.
Our alchemists tell me your assistance was invaluable in the creation of the warding scale. Such deeds
did what
ought
we
to be
could.
recognized in person. Thus did I have young Varshan convey you here forthwith. On behalf of my people, may I express to you our sincere gratitude.
No big swig. We just trying to help. She was taken.
A regrettable incident indeed. Her colleagues insist that we honor her wishes and trust in the talisman, that it will be instrumental in saving Nidana and the others. I am eager to hear your opinion on the matter, so let us not stand on ceremony. Come, sit.
I think not. This charade has gone on long enough. Show yourself.
Oh, wow.
Forgive me, but were you expecting musicians, perhaps? There are no performers waiting in the wings at present, but arrangements could be made if you'd prefer.
Nay, he hath the right of it. The time for artifice is past. Raise the curtain.
He was a
As
dummy.
you wish.
Okay. And the country, pay a little less for Sterling. I had a friend that was, they had an upgraded version of Sterling. It did really well for them. The regular one didn't do well.
You travel as assistants to the students of Baldessian, but you are known to me.
Oh,
Even here have we heard of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
that's why he knew. There's a dragon.
I am Vritra.
No
And for
way.
years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode.
I think this was in 12. All right, Vertra. Remember fighting Vertra in 11.
Vritra, of the first brood, sibling to Hraesvelga and Nidhogg.
Aye, mine elder brothers, of Midgard's Sorma's spawn, I was last to hatch.
Okay. Oops.
Well, isn't this a surprise? We were told Radzat Han had an alliance with a dragon. Not that a great worm sat in the satrap's own hall.
A necessary subterfuge, as the true tale of our nation history illustrates most effectively.
Okay.
In the beginning, the rock upon which our city is built was home to Vitra, and Vitra alone. In time, the ancestors of the Matanga came to the island and established a foothold. But never did they dare disturb the worm's lair.
Okay.
Next to arrive were the Aura. Adopting the example of their Akasodra allies, they too treated Vitra with reverence and respect.
As they should. He's a damn dragon.
And for many years, an understanding between our forefathers and the Great Worm endured.
I like his headdress.
Until marauding heroes from the mainland came, threatening to shatter our peace and tranquility. When it seemed all would be drowned in blood, Vitra himself came forth and quelled the rising conflict. a peaceful accord was reached, and oaths sworn in Vitra's name. Thus began the dragon's governance of the fledgling state, which was to grow into Radz at Han.
That's cool. The night music is even better. Ooh, really? Xfinity? I heard Xfinity was horrible. Ugh. One of the first brood. That's sweet. AT&T. I got Armstrong. Their fiber is phenomenal. Peaceful. I like it.
But if Ritra is still here, then your position as Satrap is just...
A charade, yes. And one which my family has performed faithfully for generations.
Many envy the great worms their power. Were it known that I ruled here, then the fires of war would burn without end.
True.
I would not be the flame which consumeth my people. Those few who joined me in laying our country's foundations were, perforce, sworn to secrecy.
Yeah, because they had the Dragon Song War that lasted 1,000 years between the Elvon and Draconoth. Draken? What? Draconids? It's a Nidhogg, anyways.
Your eye. It was taken.
Oh, you would notice that, wouldn't you? Okay.
'Tis here, buried within a semblance of flesh.
Oh.
The body before thee is but a simulacrum, constructed by the finest artisans of Razatan. With mine eye nestled within, it doth serve as an inconspicuous vessel for my will.
So he basically gets to go roam around without giving away the fact that he's a dragon. Ah, that's pretty smart. T-Mobile did?
Ah. That would explain why I felt the presence of a dragon upon our first meeting.
Astute, Estinian.
I am woven with words fashioned to deceive such arcane senses.
Yeah, Estinian's a little bit different. He kind of merged with Nidhogg.
Though 'twas short-lived, it seemeth thy fusion with my brother hath left thee much altered. Estinian warm blood.
No hard feelings, I hope.
From the very first, we sensed the
Banana
nature
effect.
of one another. Yet did neither one of us bare his fangs.
Which is way different
That
than
is
what
all I
Estinian was.
need know of thee for now.
Dragon got good brains. The dragons are freaking phenomenally intelligent and understanding and patient. Besides Nidhogg. Well, he had good reason, though. They murdered his sister. Which is also his sister. The other one's sister. The other one's sister. But Nidhogg lost his shit, and I don't blame him. So he knows all that. Yeah, right? How you doing, Banana? Feel different. He's calmed down a lot, too.
With my secret thus revealed, I have for you a proposal.
Okay.
Not as a worm of the first brood, but as the ruler of Radz at Han.
Sure. I'll hear
With
ya.
all haste must we take in hand the finished talismans and breach this foul spire.
Okay.
Thence, should it lay within our power, dispel its wicked influence. Yet even with the assurance of the warding scales, the narrow confines of the tower doth limit the size of our force.
Right.
And thus denied strength in numbers, thou must choose thy soldiers with care.
Of course, I'm going to end up going. You guys always send me.
Just so. Yet though our radiant host is formidable, I see a surer path before me.
See? Yeah, see?
Thou and thy comrades have contended with a multitude of primal beings. Most recently, thou didst cast down false gods in Padelthan and Cartanau, I am told.
Every freaking time. Just got off work, so just need to do my after work self-care. But wanted to pull you up so you go live. In a meeting? Probably could have just been an email, huh? Yeah, no, get your self-care, buddy. Thanks for the pull-up. Estinian is chilling with the Scions now. They calmed him down, pretty much. Tataru probably gave him an earful. She's like the mom of the group.
'Tis upon that strength I would call. The Scions have proven themselves the most capable, and I ask that you serve as the tip of our spear.
Yeah.
Talismans would, of course, be provided for each of thy companions.
Ooh. They can actually join me now.
And should you agree to this undertaking, more will be provided to make use of as you see fit.
Bet. Hey,
There's no denying it's a dangerous proposition, but the rewards may far outweigh the risk. Just think of what we might accomplish if we could equip all our allies with warding scales.
Oh yeah. Oh, primals wouldn't stand a damn chance. The tempering is what has screwed everything up for everybody. Get rid of that. Very different story.
I worry, however, that even the four of us may be too few for what you have in mind. Might we regroup with our friends first to discuss the matter?
'Tis no trifling task that I have laid before you. Go. Steel your hearts and hone your plans. Such time as you require shall be spent in crafting your protective charms.
Oh, okay, so that works out. They need time to craft that stuff.
It seems a quick
efficiently
trip back
anyways.
to Charlian is in order.
Oh, what? I gotta go back to Charlayan? Thank yous. Estinian's already out.
Wilt thou not lend thine aid?
Whether your request be made as a great worm or the ruler of Radzat-Han, I see no reason to refuse. Nor will I.
Yeah, he's just not much for pleasantries. He's like, let's just get to the fucking point and go. I'm done with this. Is that a cake staff? It is. You like it? It's always the protagonist that has to be picked as the front line soldier. I just want to chill on the beach, man. I want to go to Costa del Sol and relax. That's hilarious. I like it. My friend Cherry gifted it to me when I first started out. Oh man, yeah, that's my white mage cake staff. I schwack with it. It's not one of the words. Dietra, you'll learn Estinian. He's just gonna cut right to the chase, get shit done. He's not screwing around. He's like, I'm done with the words. I heard what I needed to know. Let's go take care of business. Thancred. Changed raffle chance. That's one of the things you can win. That meeting took a rather unexpected turn, but we now have a clear objective ahead of us. Let us rejoin our comrades in Charlayan and muster a suitable crew for our foray into the Tower of Zot. We just want to relax, but they're like, you got to do everything as the warrior of light. It's like, come on now. Can we find someone else to help out? Let us rejoin Zot Watsons. Oh, and if you haven't already done so, be sure to attune to the Aetheryte here before departing, unless, of course, you enjoy violent nausea. No, not at all. I hate being nauseous. Frick that. Okay, well, I can't attune to that one yet. You're blocking me. Wait, hold on. My apologies, but given that the city is currently in a state of alert, I cannot let you proceed past this point. Yeah. Right, well. Nikes. Hey, who's up there? Carissa. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to go to my mount guide, and I need to add that one that you just gifted me to well, that works. Anyways, add to favorites. Yeah, where am I? I'm invisible. Oh, it was just too close. A very big mount. Ah, hell yeah. He's ready to go. I got my boosters here. And you love using the, we'll give this random guy some job. Oh, and it turned out to be super dangerous. We gotta use this guy for everything now. Spooterbot. Exactly. Yeah, that's pretty much it, too. Whether it's World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, ESO, whatever it is. I accidentally... It's kind of like performance punishment at work. The more you do better, the more they fucking put on you. It's like, I'm tired of this performance punishment, Grandpa. And they're like, that's too damn bad. All right, where are we going? We're going to Charlene, I believe. Yeah, exactly. It holds true to IRL. It's just like, oh, you did really good with this task. Let's just dump all the tasks on you. Where you going? Where you going? Hey, come here. I'm gonna get you. My legs may be a little. Hey, there we go. I beat you. It's my little legs. I was running them pretty hard and fast. What is this? Is this a flying thingy? Diminutive gleaner? No, it's not. Okay. The gleaner. Oh. Oh, I could have taken Aetherite over there. That's alright. That's my job right now. Oh, yeah, Trixie. Stop being a performer. This be punishing you. They're like, hey, let's put more shit on you without giving you more pay. Joe, friend. Yep, good outfit. All right, main hall entrance. Go. Shenanigans. How's your ear feeling? Doing better? Horse chestnut foot gear coffer. Oh, yeah, if you like the cake staff, I just got this from the one event we just did. It's a little otter freaking backpack. The feet jiggle. They wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. My feet don't jiggle. They fold. Something else. I'm old. How the hell that song go? An unsettling change has come over Charlene, but together we will divine the underlying cause of the form's callousness. As I mentioned before, however, questioning the counselors directly is a fruitless endeavor. They seem to have already come to a consensus as to what and how little they are willing to divulge, which is why I began scouring Charlene's archive of historical records for any hint of a connection to the final days. Ardrak! Hugs? Yeah. Suffice it to say that progress has been slow. There are only so many dusty pages one can skim in a day, but now that I have this band of willing reinforcements, search should proceed all the swifter. Let us reconvene outside Naumenon, shall we? Exit the annex to the right, and you'll find the archives on the western edge of the woods. What about me? Do I remember correctly? You got good news? I know the one didn't work out. Nope. Yeah. outside of... What? Where do I speak? Over here? A lot of stuff happening. Where we go? So I guess... Not yet? Okay. It was a third place that you got in contact with, right? For interviews? Is that what it was? Back stitching. Wow. Wow. I feel itchy today. Ever since I got out of the shower, I don't know why. Maybe it's the soap that I was using. My directions were easy enough to follow, I hope. In any case, you stand now before the doors of Nomenon, Charlane's grandest collection of books and tomes. This building is actually only an entrance, and one of many at that, where the archives of Nomenon extend deep beneath the surface, like the roots of a tree. The vast halls of the great Google Library pale in comparison to Numenon's endless maze of subterranean chambers. Any citizen of Charlane is free to enter this, peruse its shelves. Well, most of its shelves. Only Archons are afforded access to certain restrictions and vaults. Hey, wait a minute. Yuri, is Helios a new character? There's the Yancey. Any citizen of Charlane is free to enter and peruse its shelves. Well, most of its shelves, only Archons are afforded access to certain restricted vaults. I've dispatched Estola and Raha to investigate those. Meanwhile, Alizé and Alphino will help me continue my search through the stacks open to the general public. Your status presents more of a problem. As a non-citizen, you are only permitted to browse the first floor here at the entrance. Even so, there should be a number of books which touch upon Charlane history of foreign policy. It's older than Luke? Is it really? Okay. Shoopy. Haven't played her in a while? Okay. I was confused. I thought you changed Luke's name and model. Your task will be to find and study the relevant publications. I promise you, a working knowledge of those subjects will make it far easier to spot the sort of clues we're looking for. Let us be about it, shall we? I've told the others to meet us at the stone benches over there once they've found some promising tomes. Happy reading. Ooh. I think you're a little bit, you've gotten farther into the storyline, right? When I took my time off. Let's see here. Adios. Yeah. Ah, damn. All right, well, next time I see that, I'll have to send a friend request. I just literally thought it was a redo. Adios is from another data center? Oh, okay. Interesting. Ooh, who are you? Mustache here. What is that? That's not a people. That looks like a robot. Okay. Izilwis. Brightly colored book. Long, long ago, on an island in the northern sea, there lived a Rogadan man by the name of Nyan Kremp. Young Kremp was a student of astrology, and he divined that a flood of terrifying proportions would soon sweep over the lands of Eorzea. So it was that he built a gigantic ship, assembling a crew, and set sail for the Imperial realm. The flood arrived as foretold, and to their horror, the strangely churning waters drove toward the ocean. It was there, however, that young Kremp's crew hauled them aboard an ark. The danger had not passed. A towering wave approached, threatening to smash the vessel to pieces. NRValeck, hi buddy. How's work treating you? Those are the robots? Okay. So, with only moments to spare, young Krep wove a mighty spell of teleportation and shifted the entire ship to safety atop Abelethia's spine. Refugees from the surrounding regions huddled there alongside them, but it was not long before disputes over the dwindling supply of food led to violence and bloodshed. Saddened by the sight, young Krep gathered to him his crew and his grateful passengers and abandoned the Ark to those reddened peaks. I remember seeing that, actually. It's that big boat. They journeyed to the coast where they built a new ship intent upon returning to the northern seas. They landed on the beach of an island and settled upon that very spot. That settlement prospered and grew, and in time it became the city of Charlayan we live in to this day. Hello, my great friend. Yeah, there's Assassin. Apparently, he was like, the bed's too hot. I'm gonna lay on the floor. The roads of old, the colony. Off today, buddy. Had the restoration company come out to the casa. Oh, okay. Heck yeah. Hey, thanks for taking those videos yesterday. Appreciate it, man. Let's look at those sometime. It's gonna make it a lot easier for me. That video. Many years ago, on the banks of the Thaliak in the Dravonian hinterlands, a Charlayan colony once thrived. This settlement was originally established as a mere outpost to study the ethereal sea in the year 1311 of the Astral 6th Era. Scholars dispatched to Eorzea found the facilities wanting, and their demands encouraged a gradual expansion in structures and services. As rumors spread of a growing community of academics, the area was further inundated with Eorzean students hoping to share in the renowned wisdom of the Charlayans. 50 years later, the Forum passed a motion to recognize what had become a flourishing town as an official Charlayan colony. Eorzean residents took to calling the colony itself Charlayan, which led to no small amount of confusion when discussions turned to the subject of the motherland. In response, some Charlayan inhabitants, if pressed for a name, would simply refer to it as Emporium. Following the Exodus, however, goblins and treasure hunters claimed for themselves a corner of the abandoned colony and gave it yet another name, Idylshire. Mr. Sir Walter Grumpy Pants, yeah. Scritch the butt. The following chapters go on to introduce the most prominent features of Idylshire. This book does not appear to contain additional information on the Forum, or cover the history of the Charlayan motherland in greater detail. Next. He's reading books. Lots of reading. In the years which followed the founding of Charlayan, civic policy and other matters of import were decided at the Ecclesia, a public forum at which every citizen was eligible to speak. As the city's population grew, however, this format became increasingly impractical. The larger number of participants gave rise to ever longer debates, resulting in significant delays of vital resolutions. Various measures were introduced in an attempt to curtail protracted discussions, but in the year 201 of the 6th Astral Era, it was ultimately decreed that
God, why is
Charlayan
that
would
fat man
transition
stretching
to
out the
a new
cat?
form of governance. Cam, we stretching? Heck yeah, self-care, friends. Oh yeah. Remind me to remind you to remind me. Yeah, exactly. We got scrambled brains going on here. Oh, sorry. Oh. I started a little bit first, and then he was like, ooh, that's a good itchy spot. Keep going. Kick. Oh, that's my other keyboard I gotta hook up. Cooler is how I'm always going to say it now. Angelus. Hello from Diablos. Hope your adventures have been grand and may the crystal guide your path. Soulbane, thank you, friend. Diablos, you're on crystal too then, huh? The nation would now be led by a body of 99 members, citizens chosen from amongst their peers by means of a nationwide vote. Thus was the form as we know it today conceived and created. Blue covered book. Have you ever gazed at the skies above and contemplated the mysteries contained therein? I speak not of shifting cloud patterns, but of the vastness beyond, of the sun and the twinkling tapestry of the night. Some think the dome above us to be a finite space, yet amongst the leading thinkers of our age, one scholar's depiction of a boundless sea of stars has firmly taken root. Alas, this heavenly sea remains an unreachable, unknowable destination. There are few indeed who can explain in satisfactory detail why our own star is believed to revolve around the sun. It was the technologists of Alleg who came closest to understanding the laws which govern the starry abyss. It was they who launched Dalamud and sought to expand beyond our earthbound existence. Having read of their ancient ambitions, I wonder, has your interest in this field of study waxed or waned? What if I were to tell you that the eternal constellations were arranged differently in the distant past? That their positions continue to shift almost imperceptibly, but measurably as we journey into the future? Would it shock you to learn that the stars drift further apart, and may indeed do so forever? Are you eager to learn more? This book is on the wrong subject. Search for works which contain details on the form, or mention the history of Charlayan. How's your day, Val? It's going pretty good, bud. Pupper kept me up forever 20 summers. He kept kicking me. He was really dreaming pretty good. My beloved seekers of knowledge, have you ever put learning before your health and neglected to feed the rest your body as you should? I too once engaged in such foolish practices, but one night, engrossed in philosophical study, an epiphany. For all the world's mysteries that drive us to reckless abandon, we have so very few years of life in which to achieve our goals. Thus do I share with you this mantra. I am forever 20 summers young. The number itself is unimportant. You could be 19 or 23 or 40. Whatever age you are when you discover this manual, let that be the age you aspire to remain. Through mindful, healthy living, you will extend the time available to spend upon your chosen research. Another day, another moon, another summer to grasp the greater truths you pursue. In the pages that follow, we will explore the secrets of maintaining one's physical condition from a biological, aetherological, and arcane viewpoint. Little rascal, I know. How's your day going, buddy? Focus on the wrong subject? Yep.
See what had happened was.
Oh, friend, hi. How are you doing today?
And you wasted that pallet.
I'm Morning Tome. Stewards of Wisdom. This is probably what I needed. During the chaos of the 6th Umbral, the Archon Neonkrem, founder of Charlayan, bore witness to the madness and savagery of men brought to the brink of despair. Upon raising a settlement on an island to the northern Empty, he instructed his people thus: renounce the ways of war and pursue enlightenment, knowledge, and reason. The Charlayans took to heart the word Savior, and thenceforth served as stewards of wisdom. Upon a foundation of accumulated learning, they built a homeland unlike any other, a nation born from strength of minds rather than the strength of arms. With knowledge of economics came shrewd trading. With knowledge of agriculture became bountiful crops. Engineering brought wells and sewers, ending squabbles over water. Wealth of expertise could be bartered for wealth and coin. And the more their wisdom spread throughout the world, the more mankind as a whole would thrive. And so it was that no matter the trials and tribulations of the age, the citizens of Charlayan would live by their founders' teachings, for the sake of a better tomorrow, for the sake of a brighter star. They would eschew the tools of war and with knowledge deliver the world. You have gained a fundamental understanding of Charlayan history and the foundation of the farm. Head outside to rendezvous point and await your companions. Good reading there. How about speaking your language? Brochacho. Big news in our fam. Your boy NRValeck is officially a Hightail creator. Yeah! NRValeck has played so much Hightail that the game no longer tracks how much he's played. Wild, huh? Sorry, were you waiting long? No? Too bad. Wanted to make sure I'd borrow at least a few promising volumes off a known crowd should also be along shortly. I was delayed in similar fashion. As far as I could see, no titles in the Archon stacks mentioned the final day specifically. So, no choice but to start with the 10 tangentially relevant tomes. They even are that. 437 hours. Stash. I was gonna buy Hightail, but they went you have to go through our auth servers route, so I had no way to tell after Minecraft did that. I had so many problems. I never played Minecraft. I don't know. I don't know how it works, really. We have our server, Unity server, and G-Portal sponsoring that for us. It's a nice time. Play a ton of modded Minecraft, did you? No, I couldn't get past the graphics. They hurt my eyes. I was delayed in a similar fashion. As far as I could see, no titles in Archon stacks mentioned the final day specifically, so we have no choice but to start with the tangibly what's. At present, the plan is to skim through as quickly as we dare and share our discoveries as we make them. It would have been nice to invite everyone to the estate, plenty of comfortable places to read, and a ready supply of hot tea. It's always quite fond of reading outside. But it's not about the little pleasantries, is it? It's your home. It's been difficult. After our arrival, we managed to speak with one of the family servants and ask how things were. It seems our dear father has instructed the staff that even if Alphino and I were to return to Charlayan, we were not to be allowed to cross the threshold. I do not like their dad. He's a doucher. Harsh measure indeed. I hope that our efforts to understand his position and that of the Forum will perhaps lead to a reconciliation. We'll mend this rift one day, I'm certain. And what of you, Graha? Have you been to visit your family, or do they not live here in the city? Well, my situation is also somewhat complicated. I was raised in Charlayan, yes, but I was born rather further away. In the southern reaches of Ilsabard, in fact, for generations my people have dwelt in Corvos, coastal region opposite the Isle of Thavnair. The Alligans founded a city in that fertile land, and by ship brought in the subjugated tribes of the Cote to serve as laborers. Of course, the massive earthquakes of the Fourth Umbral Calamity brought an end to the Empire's reign, and when the Fifth Calamity froze the sea solid, many of the tribes still living in Corvos braved the journey back to Eorzea. You made mod packs? High-res texture packs fix it. Almost 2 minutes. Yeah, we do the 3 minutes just to do the pre-rolls. My ancestors, however, chose to remain that they might prevent the remnants of Allegan technology from being misused. Then Corvus under Garlean. For the past 50 years, yes, some semblance of local culture remains, as is the case for most imperial provinces. But Garlemald renamed the region Locus Amoenus. When I was a boy, nearby town came under the jurisdiction of an illustrious imperial family, the nobles of House Darnus. House Darnus demonstrated a singular interest in Allegan civilization, and so my tribe was forced to consider a plan of action. For some time already, voices had been raised in favor of abandoning our ancient customs. After all, the Allegan Eye no longer passed to our eldest children as lively as it once had. Fear of discovery eventually tipped the scales, and the decision was made to bury our ties to the knowledge and traditions of the flag. As the last child born with the Allegan Eye, I was given over to the custody of friends, students of Valdesian, who had me registered as a Charlayan citizen. Or even considered forget me. It was an unkind question. Even Thancred was taken in by the Archon Louisois, was he not? Stories of adopted wives and rescued orphans are more common among Charlayans than you might think. Yet regardless of our origins, we are all provided with an equal opportunity to learn, and with sufficient perspicacity. We outsiders can even earn the vaunted title of Archon. 'Tis exactly why I have such love for this country, and why I wish it to remain a nation of which its citizens can be proud.
What is fear? Fear is... What do you do?
All right. Welcome back. Just in time for Beanie Boozles. LOL. Yeah. Uh-oh. Did I hit your butt with the wheel? Oh, hey. It's a... it's a... What's a... banana strawberry smoothie. Hell yeah. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate the snack. Hey, Trixie, you see my thumbs? I got a snack. What? What's wrong? Did the chair catch your butt? You're laying against my wheels, buddy. Here, another good reason to get the bottom of the form's stubbornness, aside from the trifling matter of our impending doom. I'm afraid there may be no bad beans left. Nanner smoothie. Where'd he go? Walter. Hey, want to say hi to chat? You just got up? Was you napping? Good boy? Yeah, he is. Look at, he's so soft too. His fur still got that puppy softness to him. That's a big yawn. Look at that yawn. Good boy. Yeah? Love you, buddy. Yeah.
That's what I call high quality H2O.
Quality H2O. There's not a whole lot left. Ow, you just whipped my armpit with your ear. Moose, you need Bickums? Bickums? Bickums time. Who wants a Bick? Yeah. Soupy never feeds Pupper. It's a sad day. Phil in the house. Yeah. How's your puppers doing, Phil? I haven't got to see and give them the scritches in a while. Excuse us while we try to make some headway into these books, Valak. More company should be arriving any moment now. Gotta go in about 35 minutes? Okay. Well, when it's time, have a wonderful day, my friend. Thank you, as always, for hanging out when you can. Those cat emotes with the opening of the mouth, freaking hilarious. We've returned with our selections. Although I must say the pickings were quite slim indeed. Mistress Gryle has already flicked through every history book devoted to disasters, and more than a few which barely made mention of them. As such, we will be looking into research papers on the umbral calamities, as well as articles written by prominent forum members. Perhaps their knowledge of the final days comes from an unexpected source. Speaking of which, might I ask you a few questions related to the final days? I'm the only one here who didn't witness the events of Amarat firsthand, and fear I may be overlooking critical details. You're enjoying the stream? Awesome. I'm glad to hear. You're doing well. They're both laying down as I watch a movie. What you watching? 10 out of 10? Ah, thanks. I was thrown off by the 8s at first. Today is actually Sheba's gotcha day. Ooh, hell yeah. Very nice. Ah, she's a good girl. Glad she's doing better. My thanks. Now, where to begin? Now, hold on. I need a antacid tablet. First things first. Oh no, you just drank water. No. Oh, sir. Oh, I'm drenched now. Ah, my mouth too. Goofy. Ah. My arm doesn't go back like that, sir. Gross. Gross. Yeah. First things first. What kind of phenomena did the ancients encounter as the final days drew nigh? A complete destabilization of creation magics. Primals of unrivaled power were summoned from the aether. The worst kind of phenomena you can imagine. We'll go with destabilization. You like that? He slobbered me up. Watch the movie Christopher Robin. I like that movie. 11 years you've had her. That's awesome. You're hypermobile? I'm hypermobile too, but the way that one was bending, it wasn't working out. Yes, the unfolding catastrophe would have wrought havoc on all manner of life. The chaos extended to the ancients themselves, causing their powers of creation to spiral out of control. Fear and despair manifested in terrible, tangible fashion. Meteors raining from the sky, fire erupting from the ground, and indescribable abominations prowling the streets. More or less aligns with my understanding. If only the arts of creation had survived until the present day, we might have had something substantial to analyze. To the best of our knowledge, however, those techniques were not preserved or passed on. Stolas surmises that the closest known magic is that of the summoning rituals promulgated by the Scions. Oh, okay. I just realized Alize and Graha were just standing there in the background listening to us. Oh, she's sitting. Was there aught else of note which heralded the approach of the final days? The entire star was engulfed by disaster all at once. Say it began with a keening sound from the land itself. Beaver says, I'm playing with fire. I'm trying to find a Red Alert video. I just want to do cute Nina, one from Full Metal Alchemist. That's freaking crazy. I actually just sent me something about that scene in Full Metal Alchemist. You sit your shit down there, Naya. That's crazy. Genetic mutation. Not supposed to all the time. Yeah. Yeah. Different levels of it. Trixie hates my thumbs. Rawr. But I like morbid humor. Yes, I do. She's just a little cute little girl. Man, I remember watching that. Everyone was like, "Watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. You'll love it." And I got to that episode, and I seen that shit happen, and I stopped watching it, and I never went back to watch it. I said, "Fuck this anime." Jesus. Yes, the Amoratines spoke of it, didn't they? We never did hear this sound ourselves, of course, thrust as we were into the midst of madness. Oh, yeah, we were on a different planet. But it seems that each and every one of the catastrophes was preceded by this ominous noise. Eventually, it resounded all across the star, and not even a Marat was spared. The ground was crying out, you say? To be considered the harbinger of doom, it must have been quite distinctive and probably quite loud. Please say no more, Gypsy. What's that? Val wants a bean? No, you butthead. No, Duo. Say no beans. The only generational trauma I approve of. That's crazy. That's so wild. All right, Naya. Shay, too shitty. Hello, bro. Hi, buddy. How you doing? How's your day treating you today? Stop that and reconnect that chat. Disconnect. Rain? I can't believe you talked to innocent Duo like that, Val. Wow. He ain't innocent. He's mean. I choose violence. Although, hey, y'all, Duo did gift me a game. You want to see what it is? He gifted me a game a week and a half ago, I think. A week ago? Anyways, and we're going to play it when it releases on the 9th. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag was the very first game I ever streamed. It was on my PlayStation. So we're going to play the Resynced when it comes out on the 9th.
What is fear? Fear is... Oh. What do you do?
You shithead. How often do you have pop your arms back in the socket? Not as much as I used to. When I was younger, it happened all the freaking time. Now I'm starting to get old and crotchety. My joints are not moving as well. Green. All the beans. This one. I hope they're good. I hope they're good beans. We've had all good beans so far today. Oh, nope. Oh, no. I'm sorry, boy. Did I run over? It's okay. Okay. You did do well. Okay, here. We getting you as a good boy treat. You're stepping on my foot. I think I caught his nail a little bit. He's wiggling his tail just fine. What's on your butt? That. He says, give me my treat. Get a big one. Here it goes. Yeah. Poor Walter, I know, the puppers. Ah. The dog paid for the the bean. Your tail's going. Yeah. All right. Well, I got to check to make sure he's not standing there from there. He just wanted to be close to Dad. He is. He's my shadow. What? Because we hurt your toe, we'll give you a Slim Jim too. Yeah. Oh yeah, you love these things. I gave you one. Now you want more. Here, want it? Oh, that's the paper. Here. Found it. Okay, let me watch your feet. There we go. Walter, not Stitch. Yeah. So the people who needed him rehomed, they named him Stitch, and I call him Land. No, I call him Sir. I didn't even realize it until my mother said that I keep calling him Sir. And then she called him Walter. She says he looks like a Walter to her. So, so apparently his new name is Sir Walter. Making me hungry. Yeah. Good boy. Where's your toys? They're out of reach. Nope. Okay, all right, we'll pet you. We'll pet you as we continue the scene. To speak with one of Nominen's mammoths and ask after any books which make mention of such a sound. I'll have to get used to the fact that he's up my butt. He's sneaky. He's like a ninja. I swear to God, I can't hear him moving around. Like Ripley and Valak, you could hear them. They just thumped around. But him? Yeah, Sir Walter Grumpy Pants. He's got multiple names now. Yeah, I mean, all of our dogs always had multiple ones. Well, our fur and feather babies has anime names. They're mostly movies. I don't know where the hell she got one. Any smoochies? Absolutely. I love his name, and he does look like a Walter, a very distinguished gentleman. My dad says, call me whatever as long as it's not late for dinner. Yeah. That's what he says, too. He's very food-oriented. He loves his food. Oh. What? Oh, you're sitting down? Okay. Boy. Got your foot under my wheels. Star-Lord was Bandit when I got him, but he didn't answer to it, so it was new for him. And it's such a cute name for him, too. Each one fits the character they named after, but his name's just like cutest. Yeah, whatever comes out of the mouth ends up with the dog. It's called. We could take him to the Ren Fair. Maybe not. He's very hesitant around people, so we got to socialize him more. He's not fond of women right now. I don't know why. How's the adjustment been? Pretty good. He's doing really well with me. He stopped growling at my mother, which is nice. Yeah. How my husky was? Aw. Yeah, Ripley Roo just passed on the 15th. My friend tagged me in a post where he needed rehomed. And I was like, oh, cute pup. And I couldn't stop looking at him, so I messaged the lady. And now he's here. We adopted him. Last but not least, would you describe how the ancients sought to quell this unprecedented calamity? What definitive action did they take? They summoned Zodiark. Yeah. What are you doing? You're licking the sheet. Yes, with Elizabeth serving as his heart, so many gave themselves in sacrifice to bring him into being. We do not know exactly how Zodiark brought salvation to the star, only that his god-like will were the laws of nature set aright. Right? Like I say, Peggy was a connoisseur of the tasties. Moose is that way. Very skittish, very not interested in strangers or visitors. Yeah, I want to try and socialize him more with the family and stuff. But I can't. He won't let me hug him. He sits down in a panic and looks super concerned. So I'm not able to get him in the car yet either. Because he doesn't like to get into the car. He likes car rides. He just doesn't like the process of getting in. Husband lifted him in for us, so I helped. He didn't see me help though, but yeah, I gotta work with him on. Gonna take some time. Then, once the balance was redressed, the ancients offered up a further sacrifice to heal the ravages of the final days. Lives sprouted anew, and it was these fledgling souls they intended to render into Zodiark. A trade that would have allowed them to resurrect the shades of loved ones absorbed by the primal. Nephew comes over, and if he's not wearing a specific shirt, Moose won't have anything to do with him. Oh, It sounds mean when greeting people, but just wants attention and rummy. Just wants to lay on everyone. Social bugs, that's what I want. Yeah, Ripley and Valak were super social. And it's gonna take a little bit of time. We'll take it one bit at a time. You got iBooker. Yeah. Watching the game? No. Get out of the garbage. Get out of the garbage. There's beans in there. You don't want them. Or might have had Vinat and her fellows not manifested their opposition in the form of Heidelin. That's with my mouse. You'll stop stream or something. You just resting your face on the desk. Thank you, both of you, for the detailed review. I feel much more confident now in my understanding of the events. With all that freshly in mind, it does make me wonder what the Talaferoi truly mean when they speak of bringing back the final days. We've seen what they're doing with those towers of theirs. Is forcing people to summon primals a kind of catalyst? Are they attempting to mirror the conditions caused by unstable creation magics? Seems that way. Or are they simply using the final days as a figure of speech? A convenient metaphor for the scale of destruction they plan to unleash. Oh. Could be. But this is all just pointless conjecture at this stage. Let us return our attention to the forum, shall we? What you doing? Is my arm your headrest? We should keep an eye out for Ishtola, but 'tis time we began studying these research papers. You. Thank you. Stop laying underneath my chair. I don't want to roll over paw again. Very much, but neither knows personal space or when they are being too much. Yeah, I'm cool with him for now. He's a little suffocating, but at the same time, I like to have him feel comfortable. When I left the house on Sunday, he lost his shit. Oh, he did not like that. Sunday. Yeah, he did not like that. For dead. The cure. Yeah. Stop laying underneath your chair. Sure, you will not tell me what to do. That's pretty much what he's saying. He's staring at me. Hey, don't eat. He's trying to eat my slipper. My Goku slippers. All right. Here's another one, too. This is not food. This is for my feet. The last, am I? Well, my extended search for the Archon stacks produced one or two possibly useful books. Oh, not Goku. Yeah. I don't have any sensu beans. But I wouldn't get more hopes up. If you recall, Urianger learned of the source's reflections from the Garen oracles. For its potential to cause panic and confusion, that tome was deemed apocrypha and sealed away in the Great Google Library. Okay. It is even less likely that knowledge of the unsundered world, not to mention the horrors of the final days, would be left sitting on a shelf for any curious scholar to find. Separation anxiety is real. Yep, had a good time. New skills when I leave them. Got your own moose now? Yeah, my moose is bigger. My moose has owl colors. Those shoes. Okay. Yeah, leave them alone. Chew your bone. Stands to reason then that my colleagues, be they archons or counselors, should perforce be largely ignored of the subject. Ignorant of the subject. Yes, when you confront Master Fauchenal with knowledge of the Teleferoi and their machinations, he scoffed at the suggestion that they posed a threat. He seemed adamant that the Forum would know if the final days were truly upon us. I feel like one of the people on the council is like an assholeian that's manipulating the scene. Which only supports the conclusion that whatever privileged wisdom is guiding the form's behavior is being kept secret from the rest of the nation. You should have seen what has happened to Goku controller holder that Trixie made for Val. And okay, hold on. Listen. He fell and he lost a hand. Okay? There's an eye patch for him. Well, it should be a hand patch, I guess. But he fell and now yeah. I gotta get that glued back on. It's actually up here with the Rancor pop that I have. The Funko Pop of the Rancor from Star Wars. Oh, yeah. Days I'll get it glued back on. Yeah, he's playing with this toy. Not that I mean to excuse myself from reading duty. Whether they contain mention of the final days or no, these books could yet hold something of value. You weren't thinking of leaving, were you? There's plenty of work for everyone. Ah, crap! I have to drag the Dragon Balls again? Yeah. You got your own moose now. Get super glue. But there's the critter soupy. Yeah, there's the critter soupy. This red-headed critter with the eyelashes. And the Val critter with tattoos. I better watch showing these off because he might see him and want to eat them. Because he tried to eat Inosuke the other day off my desk. He just came over here and grabbed him. You labor for what feels like an age as Y'shtola's research assistant. Oh, okay. I have aged. Y'shtola worked me to the bone. Will it turn him into Gluku? It's wild. Oh dear, you look exhausted. But what about your studies? Were you able to find any books on the subjects I mentioned? Yeah, actually. The day was well spent. Should you wish to read them again, a mammoth at the reference desk will point you in the right direction. For the moment, though, I suggest you take a well-deserved rest. We might be occupied with our research for some time. Yawn. My foot gear coffer thing. Who is it? Alizé's turn? Hold on, let me get this coffer used. I'm running out of space. Yay! Hey, hold on. Where's that minion? Cannot execute it this time? Why not? What the hell do you mean I can't execute it this time? That's crazy. He's his hand back. Gotta go for now. Hey, have a wonderful night, assassin. Take care of yourself. You too, Yawn. Yeah. Y'all stay awesome. Yeah. I'm gonna call Yance Yawn. Hell yeah. Oh, you said Yawn, not Yance. Yance is now Yawn. Yancey's got a new nickname. Ready for a tea break, Valak? I know I am. Honestly, my neck and shoulders are going to calcify if I don't stretch my legs and walk around for a bit. You know the last stand down in the harbor, don't you? Come and meet me near the outside tables, and I'll treat you to their coffee. It's quite good. All right. Bad. I don't have any, can't mount here. What? Oh, okay. Like, I don't have enough nicknames already. Later, Cam. Have a go on, buddy. Where dost thou goeth? Oh, there's another quest inside that building. Guess we'll have to get that too. He's trying to eat his new toy. He destroyed Gary. That was a Kong. Destroyed it. As busy as ever, I see. How very Chilean that no other gourmet cafe has sprung up to compete for customers. Actually, this crowd gives me an idea. Before we place an order, why don't we ask a few questions and gauge the mood of the city? I'm interested to hear what the average citizen has to say about the Telophoroi. We might even learn something new. Worth a try, don't you think? Couple more won't hurt. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, kitty. What? What is it? Can a man not enjoy a moment of private respite? If you're looking to share a table, then I respectfully request that you look elsewhere. You misunderstand, sir. We were simply wondering if you knew of the Telophoroi. These enemies of peace have promised to end all we hold dear, and... Get it. Wait, you're the House Levier girl, aren't you? And this man with you is obviously a foreigner. I'd heard you were disowned for helping outsiders indulge their barbaric whims, and here you are giving truth to the rumor. I'll thank you to leave me be. I've not to say to the likes of you. Well, let's apologize. It was foolish of me to expect an ounce of civility from one so enlightened. Come, Valak. Charlayans are douchers of canoeshers. Ildois? Yes, I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Excuse the interruption, but we were hoping you might share your thoughts on the Telophoroi and the unconscionable plans. My goodness, if it isn't the young Miss Levier. My apologies, but I work in the offices of the forum, and if word reached Master Fauchelon that I was helping you... See, sorry to bother you. Chicken. I almost said something to that. Welcome, sir. What can I offer you today? Wait, is that Mr. Salazar I see there? Word, how long has it been? Far too long. Meet Dickon, the owner of The Last Stand. I used to frequent his cafe on occasion, in between lessons at the studium. That seems like an age ago now. I remember hearing that you and Master Alphino had set sail for Eorzea, but then you never came back. Lately, there's been gossip about your father disowning the pair of you. Everything all right at home? Nah, Dad's a dick. Dad's a dick, Dickon. It's complicated. I hadn't expected complete strangers to be so familiar with our situation quite so quickly. Everyone has an opinion, it seems. Well, it is House Levier. No matter how discreet Master Fauchelon may have been, news of your family's doings never stays secret for long. Things being what they are, what brings you back to the city now of all times? I have questions, and only Charlayan have the answers. Tell me, Master Dickon, have you heard anything about an apocalypse called the Final Days? What, like the end of the world? Nothing like that, I'm afraid. That's what you're here to find, information on this apocalypse? Yes, whatever we can learn. Unfortunately, your patrons appear to be unwilling to speak with me. Wish there was more I could do to help. But maybe there is. You're a visitor Charlayan, aren't you? Then few will know your face. We should be able to pass you off as a server with none the wiser. We just finished preparing a few orders. Strike up some friendly conversation while you're setting down the food, and you might just be the answers you're looking for. Works for me. Not a bad idea, I hate to ask, but what do you think? Yeah, I'll go serve some tea. That's the spirit. Pay attention now, and I'll explain where each of these dishes needs to go. The tea set is for the chatty group sitting by the water's edge. The omelet is for one of our regulars, a Highlander by the name of Gisela. She's sitting on an outside table with a friend of hers. Behind them, you should see a Makote gentleman. He ordered oven-baked lobster. Got all that? If you're not sure, just ask and I'll explain again. Good luck. This way. The tea set. Oh, my set tea set. Lovely, thank you. The Talafa, who? I'm sorry, I've never heard of them, or their final days. My friends and I are somewhat uninformed when it comes to current events. Now, if you wanted to hear about ritual arcane practices of the 6th Umbral Era, Astral Era, common or esoteric, then I'd be happy to talk your ear off. What about this? Yishla. The omelet. Ah, finally. 3, 4, 6, 8. Let's dig in. No time to waste. What? The Talafroy? Ah, yes, I remember seeing the name in the latest Gazette. That and some grand claim about the end of days. Some old, senseless warmongering. When will these fools grow tired of spilling each other's blood? Let's stay out of it, I say. The Forum made the right choice, and I fully support our decision and remain neutral. At last, the oven-baked lobster is mine. You have no idea how long I've scrimped and saved and suffered to afford this dish. Final days, this is the first I've heard of it. Although that would explain why my friend has been rushed off his feet. It must be a busy time to be a gleaner. A gleaner? What is that? You don't know what a gleaner is? They're collectors of a sort, travel the world procuring things that we haven't got here in Charlayan. Priceless books, unusual live specimens, and so forth. Are you ripping his tail? So named for those folk who trail after the reapers in the fields, picking up every grain which was missed. Aye, by all accounts, gleaning is a most meticulous and demanding profession. If these Talafaroi make good on their audacious threats, then many uncatalogued rarities could be lost forever. Why else would the gleaners be buzzing about in such a frenzy? Watch the harbor, and you'll see what I mean. They're carting loads in from the docks all day. It's never been this hectic before, not like this. Arissa, we gotta find the gleaner. Any trouble with the customers? Were you able to get anyone talking? Yes, I actually was. Finally, I say. Finally. Interesting. They seem unaware of the final days, aside from whatever vague news the gazettes are printing. Even Dickon had nothing to offer, and he's the best source of gossip in the city. Forum does have secret knowledge, and they've done an impressive job of ensuring no one whispers it in the wrong ear. Your avatar looks like a fancier Vivi from Final Fantasy IX. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How are you doing, Shattered? I got my cake staff, too. Better than Vivi. In any case, thank you for playing the parts so well. Here, that cup of coffee I promised. Let's enjoy our drinks somewhere else, shall we? Maybe behind the peristyle, away from the gossips and their wagging tongues. Ardrak. That's cool. Yeah. I haven't dyed the armor, though. I want to dye it black. One of these days I will. Yes, this should do nicely. Out of the wind and out of sight. Not a big fan of wind blowing into my ears. I get ear infections. I start getting ready to head to magic. Ooh, magic time. Ooh, magic.
When our
You
father
know.
disowned us,
Oh,
I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
wasn't expecting voice acting this time.
It wasn't until much later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant. Do you remember when the decision was made to come to Charlian?
No.
Graham said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy, to keep us at arm's length. Perhaps it was. Father argued with Grandfather on many occasions, but never with such dismissive contempt.
I feel like they're scared.
And when he demanded what justifies the sacrifices we make in war, I honestly didn't know what to say. Neither did Alpha know, I know, but never for one moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume silently. It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been. How being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family.
Yeah, it seems about right.
If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently.
Your toy. Ow. He let go of it and I hit the back of my head. I guess that's payback for running over his toe. Okay. Something going on. It's suspicious.
They must be ferrying goods to Labyrinthos.
Labyrinthos? What's that? You laugh at me.
A vast complex beneath the island.
Complex? We're gonna end up in a labyrinth?
Charlian is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples.
Oh?
Our living library, comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility.
Oh. Okay.
Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat. Wait! Didn't you hear something in the last stand about the gleaners coming and going more than usual?
Yes.
Well, I think they're the ones we saw manning those boats. And gleaners answer to the Forum. If the appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the Forum is planning.
Ooh, we about to sneak in, ain't we? Lucy time? Heck yeah. Do, 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 do. Acha. Except, we should tell the others what we've learned about the Gleaners. Go on ahead to Naumenon. Phenomenon. And I'll join you in a moment. Master Dickon pull one of his cups back. Lord Piffy, hello. Get him. Phenomena. Hey, those are my magic cards, sir. You leave them alone. Those are my decks. Yeah. He's trying to eat my damn magic decks. Sorta, maybe. Kinda. Speak with Thancred in the main hall. Brad's at Stan. What? Labyrinthine. Descent. Yeah, there. Wait, what? Hi. Here. Okay. Magic what? My magic decks. They like One Piece and Magic. And I think I have my Digimon deck there too. My commander decks. He was nosing them. Oh, okay. Working while listening and lurking, so I heard terribly wrong. Well, it is kind of magical, yawns. Or yawn. So, you know. Thanks for the compliment. Good for you. Not kind of boring. Hence the yawn. Oh, shit. That was good. Walter thinks they're magically delicious. Keep being awesome, fam. See you around. Shattered. Have a wonderful time, friend. Thanks for stopping in. Welcome back, Valak. It's been a while and cleared your head. Been for a walk and cleared your head, have you? I had tea. Coffee, I can't remember. Not exactly. We did some impromptu investigating and turned up information on the Gleaners. Impromptu. Yeah, we did. Wait, is this going to be a dungeon? That would be sweet. It makes sense. The Gleaners take their requests directly from institutions and bureaucrats. But as you say, they ultimately answer to the Forum. A sudden and significant increase in Gleaner traffic and in cargo. It certainly gives the impression of an overarching plan being put into motion. Let us see what theory we can build from the facts. As Ishtila observed earlier, No Manon's archives appear to contain no information concerning the final days. Coupled with what Valak and Alizé learned at the last stand, we can be reasonably sure that most Charlanians know nothing of that particular period of ancient history. Yet my father and his colleagues are not only familiar with the final days, but are also somehow certain that the destruction being perpetrated by the Telophoroi is wholly unlike these apocalyptic events. Moreover, the Forum claims to be so occupied by a duty of such pressing importance that they saw fit to unanimously deny Eorzeus' request for aid. And now the Gleaners, official agents of the state, have been mobilized on an unprecedented scale. I do not think it a stretch to conclude that the recent activities are in service to the Forum's secretive ends. Zathi, how you doing, friend? Where'd my mouse go? Walter, friend here, was doing it. Oops. You taking a break? Yeah. In which case, our next course of action seems obvious. We must visit Labyrinthos and assess the situation for ourselves. And if we're lucky, the Gleaners will be far more receptive to our questions. Fine idea. Anything would be better than burying my head in another dusty book. Yes. I am. Thank you, Zoth. Hope you are too. I understand not everyone is the studious type. Consider this a welcome change of pace then. As for myself, there are a few more subjects I should like to research. I may join you later, but feel free to leave behind your borrowed books and be on your way. I'll see to it that each is returned to its proper place. Ah, that's very good of you. It would be a great help. Thank you, Raha. It's a zop. Let's head down the stairs over there, and I'll show you where the entrance is. We're gonna go schwack, y'all. Things are about to happen, I swear. Where exactly? Over here? Yeah. Where this little bridge is. Oh, okay, that's just not even. Where's the secret tunnel? Ready? Labyrinthos is not too far from here, but you may find the path a bit disorienting. I'll take the lead, so stay close. Oh, is this a solo duty? Oh, it's just the follower. Okay. You need to walk faster, ma'am. It's pleasant here amongst the what's-its, but we really should move along. May I con someone else into playing getting over it? Yeah, someone else. And, now we run. Try to keep up. And that damn level devil game. Oof. Now you kept, keep to the path, straight ahead. This is kind of a pain in the ass. Why would they put this quest in here? This is dumb. Now you kept sending me level dev videos. No. Up here. I'm faster than you. The rostra. Not far now. Oh, back this way, huh? Why are you zigzagging? Zigzag, pollywag. Oh, okay. We done? Here we are. Through this door and down the stairs. You did remember to attune to the shard back there, didn't you? Make your life much easier if you need to come back in a hurry. Otherwise, you should keep moving. The shard. That one? Yeah, I got all the shards. Whee! The rostra! Sarge! Thanks for the lurk. For Ryle. Hope you enjoy these escort quests. They don't go away. Shit. Really? We're all here now, yes? I've taken the liberty of securing permission for our group's descent. Right, everyone onto the lift and down we go. Dang. You serious, Carissa?
Deep beneath the scholar's city shines a false sun within a fabricated sky.
Oh, that's neat.
In any age exist those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelves. And this vault's architects surely belonged to that special breed. If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms. A simple solution at first, and then bit by bit, a profound transformation.
That's neat.
Knowledge, buried beneath knowledge. A growing, creeping labyrinth from which there is no escape.
Sounds wild. The Northern Empty. 100%. And you run slower than the damn character you're following. Or you run faster.
Not what you
character you're following.
expected. I must admit, the artifice is very convincing. But I assure you that we are beneath Sharlayan itself. The breeze you feel, the flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
It's intense to think about.
The island is volcanic, you see. And once upon a time, this great hollow must have been a reservoir for magma.
Oof.
It was discovered some 400 years ago, at which point it was repurposed as a storage facility for scrolls and samples and such. Renovations have continued, with nigh on no interruption to this day, with the lower levels still undergoing expansion.
Okay. New zone? Oh, hell yeah.
Aren't those people gleaners?
What they up to?
Aye, judging by their dress. They are said to work alone as a rule, but 'twould seem that rule is being enthusiastically broken today. It may be as you suspected, that they are engaged in a task apart from the norm.
Let's spread out and get some answers then.
We could try. Don't know if they'll actually talk to us, though.
Ugh.
What's wrong with her head? She okay?
Did you call to me just now?
No, you're hearing voices. Okay.
No. How odd. I must be a bit dizzy from the descent. I'll be fine, I'm sure. Let's get to work, shall we?
The echo has a way of making you feel like you're crazy, I guess. Just getting random ass messages out of nowheres. A path of artifice. No. Got crystals there. You know what? Since we're starting this other new zone here, I gotta pee. It's 7. Let's go ahead and do a round of Gartic, and I'll drain the main vein. BRB! I'm back. Guess what that butthead did? He hit buttons. Didn't stop the stream, did he? Okay, good. Bro pillow? He I don't know what exactly he did. Heard something fall. Yamcha fell off of the shelf. My headset was clear over there. And then buttons were pushed on my controller, so apparently he got onto my desk with his mouth. Let's see here. Quiz friend, hi. How goes? So, yeah, he was over here getting into shit. Lukey logged out. Thank you, Rissa. Dobbin, you want to know what I'm doing? Hauling books and all, and fauna. If it needs hauling, I haul it. Every decade or so, they take stock of Labyrinthos, you know, sort and tidy up the inventory. Never seen an operation like this before, though. They just did one a few months, summers ago even. Then, with no warning at all, this mess gets dropped in our laps. Orders from on high. Damned if I know the reason. Could be that they're changing the layout, eh? Preparing for the next big expansion. Your exchange with Dobbins has taught you about the taking stock in Labyrinthos. How goes with you? It's going pretty good. We're doing some more MSQ shenanigans. Pupper's getting into stuff. Let me think. The Rhea Siege should be item 1058. Human Siege 1059. Snurbleberry 1060. Oh, or were they 1061? Ah, my head feels like it's stuffed with maca grass. Why more loads to take out than carry in? Why do all this at once and risk mixing it up? What if someone mistakes the Corthan carrots for the Girabanya carrots? What then? Your exchange with Teve has taught you about large shipments coming in and out of the Labyrinthos. Erdrak fishing. Let's see here. Last one. Got a buggy. Erinville. You here to help or give me more headaches? Because you don't have the look of a gleaner, and I'm no mood for idle chatter. One of my colleagues was so exhausted he took a tumble and crashed into a pile of crates. Now I have to pack up mammoths running loose. Danger with Erinville has taught you about the exhausted gleaners. They're getting worked like hell, ain't they? Right? Oh, cryo. My frustration for not getting a bean or sour. Any luck, Valak? What tales did the gleaners have to tell? Andova. The bombastic, Mr. Bombastic. So this grand operation began without warning, and for every item they bring in, they're sending more inventory somewhere else. That would explain the haggard faces I've been seeing. You were right, the forum is definitely up to something, and they're turning Labyrinthos upside down in the process. Huh. We would do well to learn more of what specifically the Gleaners are being tasked to do, as well as who has tasked them to do it. If you're game, Valak, I have an idea. Didn't one of the Gleaners you questioned say something about escaped marmots? Perhaps if you were to help him capture said creature, he might be inclined towards a more friendly and enlightening conversation. In the meantime, I will turn my charms upon this cleaner here. We can compare notes afterwards. Happy hunting! Alright, let's go get these mammoths. See what's what and where. You wish to help me find the marmots? I have nothing suitable to pay you for your services, but if you're offering out of the goodness of your heart, I'd welcome this assistance. The name is NRValeck, friend, specialist in the collection of live specimens. That said, the capture of these Naxian marmots is a trial I've no desire to repeat. Grizzled mice, they call them. For a mercy, there are no other marmot species on their tier at present. So, there should be no mistaking our little fugitives. If you happen to catch any, stuff them in the sack, gently, of course. Gaku, hi buddy, how you been? Welcome back. Where to begin, you wonder? I've not seen any scampering around here. So, we'll need to widen our search into the surrounding forest. Be on your guard. There are beasts out there that won't hesitate to prey on a marmot or you. Ah, it's dangerous in here, huh? I'll search the trees to the west. The eastern part of the forest is all yours. Good luck. Swag. I was watching a video on someone making sushi this morning, and I thought of you, and I was like, ooh, sushi. Wonder how the Gaku. What this? Why is it shiny? Search for grizzled mice. Huh, up there. Okay. Grizzled mices. Just got back from your England trip. Hope you had lots of fun. The hunting coyote. Oh, I am not on my warrior. Why did I think I was on my warrior? I don't know. Ed. Mirror. Oh, never mind. Got another one of these to kill. Grizzled mice. Squeak. Barely have you readied the sack when the grizzled mouse scampers off into the underbrush. What the hell is with that thing, man? It's like a very angry dog, scale something or another. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, okay. There's going to be the mice over here. Oops. Grizzled. Oh, coyote. Why you dissing your cousin like that? What? What cousin? Hunting troll? These are trolls? Interesting. Know what that one was named too? Where? I put you in the sack. Ran away. The rodent nimbly evades your grasp before once more disappearing into the trees. You're ogre. They're trolls. You're practically related. No. Not at all. Stacky, how are you doing, friendo? Did you have a good weekend? Probably up top there. Oh, yeah. Dookie. Did you get a good nap in, bud? Paying some bills. Now my check has come in. There you go. I just paid a bunch of bills today, too. I hate bills. Chirp. Come here. Catch him this time? Squeak, squeak. More prepared for its speed this time, you succeed in closing the sack over your elusive quarry. The toothless dance. Weekend was good and be so busy this week since I took off Thursday for my birthday, so I only have 3 days to do stuff at work this week. It's a birthday week? Hell yeah, happy birthday, friend. My end of the month check is rough. It's got the biggest bills, so I have the least money. Oof. Yeah. Oh, man. Ish, for the Stucky for birthday. Yeah. Got you your birthday fishies, friend. Hell yeah. Maybe you'll catch something good. Hopefully not sour or a bean. Or some TCG would be fine. Cowabunga. Did you finish the Spyro series, by the way? How did you fare? I tracked down 3 of the pack, which leaves 1 unaccounted for. He did 3 and we only managed to get that 1 and barely. Jesus. Ah, there's the odd mehmet out. Wait. Here a moment while I put our friends in a holding cage. Maybe he'll give us some good details. Thankfully, the marmot seems to be unharmed. They've held up well in isolation, but it's much too soon to release them into the habitat. It's a good thing we were able to recapture them so swiftly. Give my thanks. Ooh, some salmon? Ooh, salmon sounds good. We'll be having some, I think tomorrow, having salmon? Not sure. It's finished Spyro yet I know I'm near the end of 3, but I gotta do backtracking to get the eggs I need to get at the sorceress. Oh, okay. You see that they have a Spyro 4 in the works? I'm excited about it. Who tasked you to capture them in the first place? Why, the authority in charge of the Labyrinthos, now and in perpetuity. The same officials who've had us working day and night of late. The honorable members of the Forum. Who else? Suitable for consumption and easy to breed. Those were the 2 conditions I was given for the stock. I was instructed to procure. Check. Hi, Bookman. How are you today? I don't know what the Forum has planned for these creatures, but at the very least, I doubt they'll be served for dinner today or tomorrow. Maybe. Who knows? There you are, Valak. Is this the gleaner you mentioned? The one who was looking for lost marmots? Interesting company you keep, friend. Who are you folk, anyway? I'm Kryl of the Students of Valdesian. These others are my associates. Rubber Ducky, you're the one. Truth be told, the Forum's decisions of late have not sat entirely well with us. That is why we made the descent into Labyrinthos. We hope that by seeing those decisions put into action, we might or fully understand their reasoning. Good night, Val. Gotta wake up early. Have a wonderful night. See you later, Yuri. Sleep well, my friend. Wise and practical. Never hurts to try and gain a broader perspective, does it? Anyway, duty calls, other animals to capture, and enclosures to empty. Once again, I'm sorry that I can't offer you more for your services. It's okay. I understand. You little friend. Did you learn anything new from your friend there? So we've confirmed that the order for this ambitious operation did indeed come directly from the Forum. However, the Gleaners have not been informed of its purpose. Wait. I'd say that fits with everything we've heard thus far. We also discovered when the operation was begun. The Forum contacted the Gleaners guild ship and put their people to this great work some 4 days after the Telafroi made their chilling declaration. As seasoned travelers, the Gleaners keep abreast of news from every corner of the world out of necessity. Thus, am I inclined to trust that their calendar of events is accurate. Altogether, it gives it a distinct impression that this undertaking was a sudden and unexpected development. Yet, I find it hard to believe that such a comprehensive restructuring of Labyrinthos and its archives could have been planned in so brief a window. Nay, this plan was long in the making. They were but awaiting the right time to put it into effect. And the Telafroi's declaration was what set it all in motion. Seems likely. But let us not leap to conclusions just yet. For the moment, I suggest we conduct a wider investigation of Labyrinthos. The more facilities we visit, the more pieces of the puzzles we stand to find. In that case, how about we head to the Archaean? From there, we can reach the lower... What's happening? Crap, what's wrong? I'm fine, truly. The sudden descent has left me with a bit of a headache, that's all. Nothing that will stop me from soldiering on. Let's be about it then. At least allow me to take the lead. I'm fairly certain I remember the way to the Archaean. We follow the path east through the forest where you were chasing after that mouse. Or mammoth, was it? Anyway, 'tis the trolls you need to watch out for. Yeah, they was scary looking. Damn trolls. Alright, let's see here. You catching them later? I kind of like the music of this song. It's goofy. I don't know, something about it. Hatching Canal. File. There's an Alpy friend. Behold the Archaean. As Noam Anon serves as Charlene's literary archive, so does this structure house the city's wealth of material data. The architecture, too, is similar. This building you see is merely the upper entrance, an access point to the vaults carved into the cliffside itself. Within those vast rooms are stored countless samples and specimens, as well as the detailed records which describe them. In a manner of speaking, the Archaean contains a physical history of Charlane's unwavering dedication to the accumulation of knowledge. Okay. Well, we won't learn anything of value standing out here. Let us proceed into the main building and speak with the custodian. Yeah, Aetherite. Right. I am attuned. All right. Hey. Gemstone trader. Okay, there's a vendor there too. And some junk mongers. Greetings. We are here to peruse the Archaean's vaults. Abduls? Hi. Peruse? You are clearly not the Gleaners, then. Might I ask of your affiliation? No, I don't want to tell you. It's a secret. I have things to do. What is that word? You belong to the students of Baldessian, but is that relevant? I was given to believe that the vaults, those open to the public at least, were open to the public. Ordinarily, yes, that would be the case. At present, however, access is restricted. Only persons directly involved in the reorganization efforts are permitted to enter. Not us, then. I suppose we had better move along to another facility. This building has a lift which connects to the middle tier, yes? Might we at least make use of that? That service has also been suspended, I am afraid. For the time being, priority has been given over the conveyance of inventory. What? So this is as far as we can go? I apologize for the inconvenience. Please come again after our restructuring operation is concluded. That time it'll be too late, and we were so close to getting answers. We need to rethink our approach. Let us step outside for the moment, shall we? Sure. Students of Baldessian. Archaean Custodian. We are at an impasse. As we have no other leads, I should like to pursue this one further. But I doubt that our stone-faced custodian will be swayed by heartfelt pleas. We must seek another means to access the lower levels. It is likely that the people in this area are involved in the restructuring in one way or another. If we were to ingratiate ourselves, they might allow us to accompany them on the lift. Let us ask around. Surely someone is in need of a few strong backs to lighten the load. Strong. Alright, let's see here. Who we asking? Bone-weary worker? What's that? Take you down on the lift with me? Sorry, but not a chance. I've been up and down all day, and only now have I finally found a spare moment to rest. I did see a Gleaner fellow heading out the gate there, though, shouldering a large pack. Engaged in some manner of task. Maybe he'll be headed down below after he's done with whatever it is he's doing. Whatever it is. Am I taking the lift? Oh no, we're just students. They won't let us into the Archeon. We found... actually, we have no idea what it is we found. There's no record of such a creature anywhere, but it was wandering around Tranquility, and so we thought to donate it to the vaults. Good squeal. Oddest little squeal, don't you think? Anyway, I suppose we'll have to take care of it until the Archeon is open again. To move the whole box, whatever's in there. Rumbling around. Okay. At least I can use my mount. That part's nice. Alright. Let's see what we can find. Probably up here. Okay. No, not there. Pack-bearing gleaner. Probably not in the water. Oh, there he is. NRValeck. Hi, buddy. Use my friend again? Because I did that favor for them, they're gonna let me go down with them. I know it. Yeah. Quiet. You'll frighten it away. Ah, it's you again. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm in the middle of another task. The cloudkin I need to capture is close. Very close. You wish to help me with this too. You spend your time in unusual ways, my friend. Still, 2 hunters are generally better than 1. Very well. The canal here is a common gathering spot for birds of all kinds. But the one I'm after today is the hornbill. Its feathers are green, and its cry is distinctive caw. Caw, 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 tookie, tookie. Single it out and shoot it with its sleeping dart. Okay? We can do that. The effects are short-lived, so I'll lie in wait down by the riverbank to claim our quarry. Be sure to hit the right one. Narbui. Oh, oops. Search your surroundings for the hornbill. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target the hornbill and use the blowgun with a R2 and NX. Okay. Ooh, caw, caw. What? Small green bird. Large red bird. That it? Oh no, he's in the water. It's gonna drown. Hit the right bird with the dart. Oh, I got the right one. That's crazy. I'll take it. That's instinct right there. A little intuition from the Lalafell mind. Hey man, get it out of the water before it drowns. Whee!
A fair shot.
Thanks, friend.
Nicely done. Let me truss this one up and I'll make my way over to you.
It's a trussin'. Trussin' and Roman. I'm not doing too bad with these here darts, huh? We're ready to go.
There you are. Any new revelations?
Yes. Sorta, maybe.
So you met with that gleaner again, this time to capture a hornbill.
Yep.
I understand
Hornbill.
catching and bringing in creatures from the outside, but what's the point of chasing after ones already here?
They're taking them down further.
Oh, it's a simple thing, really. Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose.
Okay.
Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a gleaner's duties.
Right. Oh, well, that's
But
good.
not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
Why? Interesting.
The restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos. Open only to a select few researchers handpicked by the Forum. The projects down there are the subject of rumor and hearsay. Forbidden magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside hands. Even Archons are not privy to the truth.
Then who is? Just forum members?
Those who are, the researchers involved in this secretive work, are not permitted to walk freely in the city, and are instead required to live in isolated quarters.
That sounds terrible.
What could a facility subject to such strict security protocols possibly need with a hornbill? An experiment?
Most likely.
Possibly. I wasn't afforded an explanation. But judging by the requisition list given to me and my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research. I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south. Mericidia or thereabouts.
What?
What? Why would you say that?
Much of the flora and fauna we were asked to procure could serve as reliable sources of sustenance.
Oh, okay. So they're going to abandon
comparatively
the
hardy
island?
species too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water.
Interesting.
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
That's all it is, though. An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the Forum's plans.
Glean a glimpse.
Our
Okay, now
prime
I know why they're
concern
called
is that our
gleaners.
requisitions, be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations.
See what you did there.
Now, I really must be going. I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
How about you take me with you?
Perhaps you might reward us after a fashion then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels. And seeing as you are already set to descend with your assigned cargo, mayhap we could accompany you as your assistants.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Once the animals have been prepared for transport, we send them down separately via the lift. I will, of course, follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
Put us in a cage.
Indeed. Pray forget I said anything.
We're going to get transported just like the aminals. Yeah.
How do you feel about climbing? If you've strength
Climbing?
and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down.
What? I don't like the idea of this. This sounds terrible.
This path
Climbing a
leads
cliff?
to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos. While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, it should provide access to the medial circuit below.
Medial circuit.
I never even knew such a place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect solution.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Fran.
You're quite welcome. But consider yourselves warned. If the going proves too treacherous, you do well to turn back. I bid you good day.
A good day, sir. I don't know why that just
Well,
reminded
turning
me
back
of
is hardly an
Bilbo.
option, not when we've come this far. Let's go and take a look at this mine shaft.
A good day by a took. I said, good day, sir. Now I want to watch. Now I want to watch The Hobbit, man. Doodaloo, doodaloo. Well, looks pretty cool when they have that sun lit up there in the middle. I've seen that in an anime recently. I think it was the time I got reincarnated as a slime, actually. Sounds about right. We watched the first one this morning. Do you wish me a good morning, or mean that it is a good morning whether I want it or not? Or that you feel good this morning, or that it is a morning to be good on? Oh, that's awesome, Madra. Let's see here. Labyrinth Sancini. Sancini. Do. Hey, I'm almost halfway through level 98. Which way do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Oh, I freaking went into this cave for no reason. My bad. No. Oops. I just assumed this was the place to go. I missed the quest marker, apparently. No, shut up, Valbot. Wrong cave. Okay. I need to go into this cave. I just seen a cave and I just went for it. This must be it. The entrance to the mine shaft. 'Tis faint, but I hear something moving within. Creatures homed there by the researchers, you think? Well, slavering beasts aside, we will need to watch our footing. We should tighten our straps and such before we continue. Get our bootstraps all titty tight. Hey, that sounds weird. Assuming everyone's tightened their straps and checked their gear, then I say we head on in. Given the terrain ahead, though, it might be wise to leave some distance between us. We don't want to be stumbling over each other if it comes to a fight. Take it slow and don't forget to check your surroundings from time to time. Meet up at the other end of the tunnel. Alright. It's my black chocobo. I like this music. It's goofy. It just makes me feel good. So like there's a zone in every one of the expansions where just kind of vibe out with. Nice. Ooh. Noble Mysticus shoes. Okay. AoE. Take that. Nice and bright. Bright light. Bright light. Okay. There was a mushroom cap, friends. much. My bad. I was just thinking about Final Fantasy XI, though. These things really remind me of it. Like, a lot. Theirs is yellow, though. You're going through Ronfar Forest. Schwacking the caps. Music kind of reminds me of a scene in one of the other Final Fantasies too. That part doesn't. That intro. What is that big? What's that big damn thing? It's down there wiggling around, turning different shades. Big snake. Everyone seems to have made it through without incident. Nothing of consequence at least. And as promised, the tunnel has delivered us into the medical circuit. As I recall, this tier is where they keep a wide variety of samples for agricultural production. Grazing? What? How's Endwalker? Laser? I'm enjoying it so far. I haven't been hit with any emotions, and I don't want to be. We're just going to leave them out. How are you doing, bud? What's good, bud? It's going good, Baki. How are you doing? Hey, Baki, tomorrow we're going to be doing some Mecha Chameleon. If you have time after work and we're still going, join up, friend. If NRValeck's assumption holds true that specimens are being collected in preparation for a great migration, then we should see evidence of such plans in the area's research projects. Let's follow the path to the nearest farming facility and see what we see. What is that thing? Bet? Heck yeah. Is that a boss? Ah, shit. It's pretty. It's a good-looking snake thing. Snake fish thing? Eel, maybe? How's the new Pepper settling in? It's doing good. He's really attached himself to me at the hip. He's like my shadow. He gets real nervous if I go anywhere. I went to take Mom to get Mexican. It was yesterday. Day before. I don't remember. But yeah, I took her, I think it was Saturday actually, to get Mexican, and he lost his shit, to say the least. So he's got some anxiety issues, but he's come a long way in these last 3 days. You know, had him for came in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, 4. So we're at 4 days now. He knows who his person is. Yeah. How are your pups doing? Little aminals doing around there at the Baki home. Aha! Now I know where we are. This is Marial Agronomics. The Necronomicon, maybe? Labyrinthos is host to a wide variety of vegetation, which allows us to conduct studies on cultivation methods utilized in foreign lands. And it is this facility which coordinates and oversees those efforts. The fruits of their research go to feed their Labyrinthos colleagues, or so I hear. More notable successes might make it to the Agora. Foods are so exotic you'd be hard-pressed to guess their origin. Well, they might taste. Always stressful first bit. Yeah. Indeed, mystery vegetables without a name, only a list of nutritional benefits scribbled on the card. I see no gleaners hereabouts, yet these workers seem to share that same sense of urgency. It is possible they know something of the Forum's plans and their underlying motivations. Worth looking into it, wouldn't you say? Seems about right. My little chaos agent Miley is having a bit of a skin thing. She's allergic to the grasses out here because it's starting to break out. Oh, I'm wondering if he might be allergic to something in the yard because he's licking and scratching a lot. Or maybe it was just what they bathed them with. Came to pick them up. See what you can coax from the workers. The rest of us will do the same. Or cast about for useful clues. Okay. What's down here? Architecture. Got that, didn't I? Yeah, I didn't. Could have. I attuned to that? I don't remember now. Archie-Checkalons. Yeah, I did. Is that the Aether thingy? What is that? Oh, it's someone's mount. Okay. Minagoya. Hello there. We weren't expecting visitors, not with the use of the lift being restricted. How did you make it down here anyway? Use the mines. Jebki? Mine shaft, you say? Well, you're a much hardier soul than I. Under normal circumstances, I'd reward such tenacity with a guided tour of the fields, but I'm afraid the Forum has us filling orders lists a miles long. My massive yet detailed requests, literal wagon loads of crop samples, and hardly any time to put them together. When I first heard of this grand reorganization, I assumed we would be shuffling around old stock to make room for the new. Then came the orders for ridiculous quantities of seeds we've already thoroughly researched. Passing strange, eh? I pressed for an explanation and was met with vague assurances that all would be revealed in due course. Not the most satisfying answer. Right. They're hiding shit. Deloys. Duke was on. Hell yeah, buddy. Come over here, the harried harvester. What crops are we raising? Well, as you can see, this one is a variety of grape. Only needs a good source of sunlight to grow, and the conditions here are nothing short of perfect. Hardly surprising, given it's native to a particular locale and the very place upon which Labyrinthos was modeled, a region in the south of Ilzabard. It boasts remarkable habitat diversity, allowing for myriad flora and fauna to thrive. Chilly peaks in the north give way to swaths of temperate plains, which in turn transition into a hot, humid coastline. Such bountiful territory as ever contested, as you might expect, used to be called Gorvis before the Imperials renamed it Locus Amanus. The Forum saw it not as a prize, however, but as a researcher's ideal environment, one whose climates we strove to recreate within the confines of Labyrinthos. It's since provided a rich foundation for countless experiments in cultivation. Do I have ought to be taken down below? More than I can carry, and then some. Most of our stock is sent off via the cargo lift, but some has been earmarked for aerial transport. It's the stack of crates atop that hill over there. Guards hauling the lot up that slope. Gonna get dinner, barbecue chicken and rice today? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oof. Dinner sounds. Starting to feel hungry too. Where'd we go? Here? Yeah. Okay. Actually, dinner does sound really good. Oh, it looks like we're getting to the level 81 stuff. So we're making some good progress. Here, how about we do some Gartic real quick? Washa! Gartic time! Poopil? Are you poopilin there, Adrelect? Do, do. Shucks. Okay, we shall see. Oh, finished it up. Trixie came in to snag some. All right. Happy. Let's see here. Oops. Button. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm going to go ahead and call it there. Starting to get hungry and tired. Yawn is your rival, Adrelect? Fishing for Adrelect and Yancey friend. That's Trixie. Yeah, it is. We're gonna we'll say hi to someone new. Hey, if there's anything I'm good at, it's ruining others' day. Hey, I think we all have that knack at times. Well, we got back into the MSQ finally. There was no emotion, so that was nice. Night Bud, give Stitch extra scratches. Thank you, friend. I will. I gotta give him a treat. I gotta check his paw to make sure his nail isn't bleeding. I wanned it over. It was an accident. He's laying under my chair and I wasn't expecting it. Yeah. So, one more day in Demuth. We got these three at the top of the clipping station here. Poor puppy. Yeah. It was an accident. Don't you tell me I'm muted. I gotta check the bingo. And we'll get our top 3 winners for the bingo too. We'll try and create a wheel for our friends. We'll get that going. But yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna be doing Mecha Chameleon. Have some fun with that. I had a lot of fun on Friday when we did that. We did it on Friday, didn't we? After roulettes. Yeah. So anyone wants to join, let us know. We'll play together. We'll see what kind of hiding spots Shorky gets into. Thank you for the stream, Phallic. Thank you for hanging out, Quiz. Yeah. Shorky is telling us he's been practicing his hiding spots. Fancy font to be very visible on big screen. Look, Mom, I'm on TV. How the hell'd you do that? That's cool. Schedule. Soupy's being soupy. yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow at 4. We'll do some Mecha Chameleon shenanigans, have fun, relax, enjoy the day, and then Wednesday will be some Dead by Daylight shenanigans. I love you all. Have a wonderful night. Sleep well, I hope to. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Night. Let's go say hi to this new friend and see who they are about. Oh, but that's a friend.